Pretty much. Mark Zuckerberg's fucking up again.
Damn you, Zuckerberg! Okay, so we can do. Cannot start broadcast if it's not a quiz live because policies allow streaming to additional. I already fixed that one. Yeah, it's already going. Okay, so we need to open up Facebook so we can actually see.
Yeah, so we can actually check the questions.
We have 3 viewers already.
3. Is it Ricky, Raul, and Sonny?
Ricky said first.
Yeah, so we can actually check.
Of course you would.
Questions.
We're all saying this already.
3. Is it Ricky, Raul? It's
Ricky
just
said
whoever
first.
shows up. So we're actually
Does it
live.
show the
streaming.
Facebook?
Yeah.
Of course you would.
Share it.
Hi,
people.
3
is
No, so it doesn't show the Facebook stuff on here. Only YouTube and Twitch, so we have to share the Facebook.
Yeah, so we have to keep the Facebook one open just so I can see the questions as they come up. Share it. Hi, people. Hi, guys. Doing this because I promised this shit like over a year ago. Facebook one open just so I can see the questions as they come up. So if you got questions, ask away. I'm doing at least 65.
Who the hell schedules a Q&A except for the Legend of Zelda? That's
God
Evan.
fucking damn it, Evan.
Here, sit up front.
Alright, sit up front.
I don't like
your
it.
front seat.
Yeah.
Who knows? I turned it on because we have the sound on.
God fucking damn it.
Here, sit up front.
Alright.
I don't like your front seat. Yeah.
Alright, so if you guys have questions, go ahead and ask them. Ricky, you better take that shot, goddammit.
You see Ricky's question?
No, I didn't.
It's right there. It's right in front of you.
Oh. How much money would it take you to suck? Ricky, you better take that shot, goddammit. There's not enough economical standing in the world to make me cross that bridge, no.
It's right there. It's right in front of you.
Oh. How much money would
The
it
production
take? Ricky, you better take that shot.
You're welcome.
Yes, you can thank Poppy for the nice little Tristdomosan little header over here.
You're welcome.
Yes, you can thank. Oh, keep them coming. Poppy. The bullshit you had to quit drinking. Little header over here. It's like I was there for your birthday, you rat bastard. Don't you even?
The speakers are off.
Oh, keep them coming. I think these are coming in late.
Oh, I know what's happening.
What's going on?
We need to mute this.
There
There you go.
Is it better now? Evan, give me the okay. No, Jose, I can't do backflips. Oh god, I can't even read them anymore. They're coming in too fast. Oh yeah! Oh my god! Hi! I think you actually come in. My friend is talking about she's so cool. I won't get to see the ex this year because she's actually going to Japan with Leyland. It's like, you have to bring me back something from the land. I'll send you money if I have to. Now I'll stay. Alright, Evan, ask me a question. Come on. So far, I've got one.
Stream High School Dead 6 and 4.
I'm doing this again. You don't understand how hyped I am. God damn it. That by itself will knock me out of this rut that I've been in for almost a year.
Hey, Cameron wants you to sign him a Naruto Jutsu.
Can you sign me any Naruto Jutsu?
And okay, they need to slow down.
Oh, you mean like any hand sign? Alright, what do I know? It's like what? There's like tiger, like there's horse, there's like bull, it's like the bird is like this. There's the one that Shikamaru uses a lot. The one his son uses is something like this. I don't even remember. I don't hate you, Evan. What are you talking about? Brian asked, when am I going to Japan? I was planning on going to Japan this year, but some things happened with the people I was going with, so one of them can't afford to
I look
go,
like a
and
trash
then
bag.
since he left, the rest of the people that are still down to go can't come up with the money to make up the difference, so we're just going to scrap it for this year, and then we're going to try again next year.
Pass me my hand over to hat. Everyone wants to know why you hate
Hi,
him.
Soren. I don't hate him. I already said this. It's like, I'm coming down to LA. Oh, yeah, also, this is Julian, Evan, so you can remember the face. He's going to be with me.
Except I'll have more facial hair.
Yeah, except he'll have all this beautiful girth up here. And then the other guy, Sammy, he's not here. He's probably at work or he's at home watching this.
Who's Jesus telling us to get off the stream?
Yeah,
I'm looking at questions, Anthony. Chill the fuck out, okay? Because they're going by so fast on that screen, I can slow them down on my phone.
Yeah, he can scroll up to find questions for me to answer. I've only answered 3 so far, and I said I'd do 65. Hand sign, so handed Julian the hat.
Wait, I missed one.
Yeah, it was Kayla. Yes, Val, I'm going to Anime Expo again. I'm bringing Julian and I'm bringing Sammy with me. We're going to be up in LA for a week. We're going on the 29th. The con is going to be the 1st to the 4th, and then we're going to come back the day after on the 5th of July. So we will be gone for all of Independence Day.
Chopper wants to know if you'd lick my nipple.
We'll save that for the end of the video. For the Warriors that stay until the very end of this. I'm not going to get the fucking grand finale at the start of the show. That's not how you do production.
Evan wants to know who's better, you or Danny Cho.
Do you even have to ask that question? Of course it's Danny. Fucking awesome. Are you serious? You met him in person. You know how awesome he is.
Brian wants me to read faster. Brian. Okay.
So the fact that Raul got that was me just from my hand.
If I was a tasty treat, would you eat me? From Cameron.
That depends on if you were chocolate or not. I'll eat chocolate anything.
Everyone wants to know if there will be a giveaway on this stream.
No, I didn't actually think about that.
No, we'll do a giveaway.
A giveaway of what?
We'll do one of my shirts.
Oh, yeah, we could do that. Cool. So we'll do a surprise little giveaway. We'll give away one of his Ethos t-shirts or sweatshirts.
Yeah.
Now we'll do either an Ethos t-shirt or an Ethos sweatshirt, and we'll do the giveaway at the end of the stream. And we'll have it picked randomly by the creator. That will also be after I lick the nipple.
Ricky. Kayla, put your face in the thing. They want to know who's the third person. There you go, Ricky. There's the third person.
It's like, who's the third voice? Who's the third person?
I want that shirt. It better not be washed. Where does the white go when...
Free shirt, I'm staying. Thank you, Evan. Thought you guys came to see me. Fuck.
Cameron wants to know, where does the white go when snow melts?
You're asking like the dumbest dude in your caravan of friends a riddle. I don't fucking know. It's the ground evaporates and goes into the sky. I don't fucking know. Makes halos for Bob Marley. Come on, son!
You guys need to ask more questions. I already caught up in the comments. Come on.
See, I should have invited you.
Anthony wants to see my nipples. That's at the end of the stream.
That's
Anthony.
at the end of the stream. So we have to get through 65 questions before that happens. So it's like, so to the original question's current question, if you guys cut his dick off and infused it in chocolate, would you eat it? If we cut his dick off and we infused it with like a Snickers bar or a Milky Way, yes, I'd probably eat it. Probably.
Evan wants a name drop for his Instagram if you think he has awesome photos. If he takes awesome photos.
It's like, he doesn't need to fucking name drop me. He just needs to drop his Instagram in the comments so everybody can see it. But yes, I will shout out to Evanito, who has just last year started the YouTube channel I told his ass to get off of and do it. And he finally also did that combo with Raging Nerd, which I liked very much. And I need more videos like that from you. I also invited him to this stream. I don't think he's here yet. Justin Garcia.
Cameron Davis wants to know, why are you still friends with Choppa?
It's an interesting question. I should actually start marking out how many questions I've answered. Kind of hard to forget a dude that has sex on a bed in the same room as you're sleeping in while you're on the floor. Kind of. There you go. Look at the comments. There's Evanito's Instagram. That's my friend.
I'll do it later.
Yeah, I'll just worry about it later.
Okay, and then Choppa said question number 1. Who is the best girl?
Give me a series that I've seen, actually. I haven't watched anime for a little bit. God damn it, Julian, save my question, says Ricky.
Where?
Something with the chocolate dick.
Yeah, didn't you already answer
Yeah,
that?
I already answered that.
Yeah,
If you
you got
cut
one.
off his dick and
I could be
replaced
wrong.
it with a Snickers or a Milky Way, I'd eat it. This shit's delicious. I'd also probably be bottoming out with diabetes, so it would be life or death at that point. So yeah.
There's more popping up on there than there is on my phone right now. That's weird.
What is there other than dick? Any series? Alright, from Nisekoi, it's definitely Samugi. I got the sleeves for Cedrus just to prove that.
Who's your number 1 girl that's pasted everywhere all over your room?
Oh, that's easy, Shauna.
Exactly.
Shauna, you got no Shauna. It's Shauna. Just done deal.
Okay. Evan, Rem, Hestia, Yoko, Lokoa, or Asuna?
Well, you can take Asuna off that fucking list right now, god damn you.
Or, yeah.
It's probably between Lukoa, Rem, and Hestia. Just because... Oh, actually, no, I had to take Hestia off that list because Hestia is worth less than shit. We found this out in person when we were in Little Tokyo together at that the store that sold all the figures. Okay, story time. So me, Evan, Angelo, a bunch of my friends, we all met up on New Year's last year for... Well, not 2016, 2017, but 2015, 2016. We met up. We found the store that sells all the figures, and he was looking at this Hestia that was like $32.99. And then they all just saw it. I was like, oh my god, it's so great. And then I stepped over to the next one that had more figures in it, and they had a literal toilet. A little toilet figurine that was worth $36. So I called Evan over, and I told him, hey, so we have confirmation Hestia is less than shit, as I pointed to the fucking toilet, and he looked at me and gave me the dirtiest look I've ever seen in my life, and he just fucking walked away.
Evan said Asuna is the best girl.
Fucking great. Of course you would go with Asuna.
Christy wants to know when we're visiting Oregon.
Well, that has yet to be seen. When I have the money and extra time to make that giant trip, because we probably have to fly.
No.
And I have a giant fear of heights, especially airplanes. Especially after this recent thing that happened with an airline who will not be named.
Evan says, how about you shut your face? Hestia is more than a jungle toilet.
So you remember the specific brand of toilet that was worth more than that Hestia. Oh god, it was good times. That was also the weekend that I bought those packs and I pulled that flip chase too. That was hilarious.
Chopper wants to know where the kitty ears are at.
They're at home. This was a spur of the moment. I was actually going to do the stream Sunday, and then I remembered Sunday is Easter, and I have like family shit to do, so we decided to do it tonight since most people were probably staying up late anyway.
Ricky's comments aren't coming up on my thing, but there's another one from Miranda.
It's like, have you ever used a fidget, and if so, did it tickle your booty or did you fear it? No, I have never used one of those, and I don't see why I was. It says, Tristan, who is your senpai? Let's see, we got Poppy right here. We have Mom over here.
No senpai. Just because my car says senpai squad doesn't mean I'm actually a senpai.
Oh yeah, you're totally using that fucking senpai squad sticker. I claim to be like all of my friends' kohais, but I guess my first senpai would probably be Nazanin, since she flat out outranked me in the span of like 2 days. Because my senpai at the time was Tim, because he's doing voice acting like workshops and things for Bang Zoom. And so when it came to senpais, it was him. So then I brought Nazanin to AEX one year, and she met Tim, and then she made Tim her kohai. So by the latter, I'm underneath Tim, who was underneath Naza. So yeah, there's that. It's like I may just have to like go over here and just watch these pop up as they do.
Yeah, because some of them aren't popping up on mine.
It's like, but now I'm scared. Like, if I click on the stream, is it going to turn the sound on automatically?
No, I muted the sound, so even if you click on it, it won't turn on.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do that over here.
Some of them aren't popping up on mine.
It's like, but now just pop up all on the stream. So is it going to turn the sound on?
Oh, there we go.
No,
I muted No, go back to the top.
Oh, it goes. Let's go ahead and do that over here.
Some of them aren't popping up on mine.
So just pop up all on the stream. Is it going to turn the sound on? It's like, how does it happen? How do you feel blackest when you grab your dick and rap on stage? I don't grab my dick and rap on stage. I just fucking put my hands are like at my sides except whoever's holding the mic. That's it. And don't you know, you weren't even here. You need to go the other again, Ricky. I don't grab my dick and rap on stage. Snap some dude in the throat, they give you shit and just walk back inside. I see shit anyway. It's like, if I could fuck any male anime character, who would it be? Well, I wouldn't, since that's a voluntary question. Like, if I could fuck any male anime character, who would it be? Well, I wouldn't, since that's a voluntary. Yeah, it did. Alright, we fixed it.
He said you naturally
naturally grab it. Of course, Val's is Fake Nation. Which I can't even do right now because it's at an angle. Oh, hypothetically, if I could. The fact that I'm actually thinking about this kind of worries me. Would probably, if I had to and could, it would probably be. It wasn't Anohimita, but it was the anime about like my romance comedy can't possibly go like this, or some title like that. There's a dude in there that everybody, like all of the main characters, like basically mistake for being a chick for how like adorable he is. Probably be that guy. Because afterwards I would probably just like slide him a couple bucks and just tell him just like forget everything that just happened.
So tell me about your first real life experience with Panada.
Who said that?
That's my question.
God damn it! It's like, wait, where is that? Fuck! Oh god, more story time. Ricky, he loves this apparently. So, his question, if you didn't hear it, was my first real life experience with Hinata. This was before the anime was done. This was before the marriage was actually a fucking thing. So don't give me your shit, Evan. Was AX the year I was staying at the Marriott that was like all the way down Figueroa Street, not the live. So it was like a mile and a half away. I met this girl during the convention. She said it was like her first time. And what are you doing?
I'm not watching live stream. I'm on Tinder.
But I met this girl. It was her first time. She was like hanging on the side, right? Like looking at a cosplayer. Because it was like her first time, she didn't like get that you could like go up and just like ask if you could get a picture or like get a hug from somebody. So she was just like standing there with her phone, and I was just looking at it. She's looking at this dude, and I'm just like, "Do you want a picture with her with him?" And it was just like, "Yeah, my gosh." And I could have actually like been like kicked out of the con for this, but I took her phone, walked up, asked the dude for a picture, got the picture, and I was like, "Hey, my friend like really wants to get in the picture with you, but just being like stupid shy. Can you like go up and like hug her so I can take a picture for her?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." So he walks out, gives her a hug. I snapped the shot, and I was like, "Thanks, dude, you're awesome." I was like, "Yeah, don't worry, like have fun at the con." I was like, "Yeah, you too, man." And I handed the phone back to her, and I just like I was about to walk away, but then she stopped and like, "Thank you, oh my god." I was just like, I wanted that picture so bad, but I couldn't. So I was like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. Just like that thing, just do that." The worst thing they'll tell you is no, or they can't, or they don't feel comfortable, and then you're just like, it's like convention etiquette. It's like as soon as they say no, that's it. You don't try and like change the answer. You just like accept it, wish them well, and then you just move on. So I started hanging out with her during the con on the first day. I ran into her a little bit on the second day. Exchange was like, "Oh my god, you just say I got so many pictures and I actually made friends where like some of them live near me." And I'm just like, "Yeah, that's usually how conventions go once you break out of that shell." And then I met up with her on the at the end of the second day. Because her and her roommates, or the people she was staying with, were having like a little get together, like a couple drinks, whatever. And I went over there after I was done with my friends because we were going around to parties that night too. So they all went back. I split off. I met up with her and her friends. They were drinking at another friend's apartment or hotel, and then we went back to hers after I could see that she had a little too many. So I walked her back to her hotel. Wasn't that far away, and I was about to leave. And then, like, some, like, hentai, like, storyline bullshit happened where I was about to, like, round out and just, like, walk to the door. And she comes up from behind and does, like, the full, like, body hug. And then I get kind of just like, all right, I'm just gonna get out of here before things happen. I reach for the door, and then she pulls around. And this is the day she was cosplaying Hinata for the Naruto gathering or whatever with her friends. Like she was like all of Hinata's team, and then they had a friend playing Asuna's wife, whose name I can't remember right. Kurunai, thank you. And she pulled me around, and she was in that, and they just like, all right, I'm gonna make this a thing now. We're gonna do it. So I asked her to like stay to like keep the wig on. It was like, yeah. So that was also the last time that I've gotten any action, which is gonna be 4 years now. It was great. So, yeah. That answers your question?
Yeah. I knew the answer. I just wanted to love to know.
Damn it. Oh, my sister's gonna see this too. This is gonna be great talk on Easter Sunday. Alright, who else? Of course, Ricky says, ooh, smash. It was almost right.
His power's over 9,000.
Alright, so, there's only 7 people here. Who's still here? Say hi.
There's 6 now.
Oh, there's 6? Yep. There's someone. Yes, after that story, nothing else fucking matters. Kayla asked you a question because no one else is doing
I
it.
don't know.
Val asked if you lost your innocence.
No, she tells me I've lost my innocence. Of course I have. haven't been a virgin since I was like 19. That was actually my 19th birthday present.
Hey, why don't you tell us that story?
Because that one is kind of...
Nope, you said you didn't answer anything.
God fucking damn. It's like, that story makes me sad. That was just, yeah, fuck you. God damn it. My 19th birthday was just me and, basically me going around and just, getting free shit around town. I stopped at a couple friends' houses, got a couple beers because whatever. And then my friends calls me over to her place because she's like, oh, she, made dinner and whatever. And her family, just whatever. So I ate with them in there. And then, the family went to bed and I was about to leave. And she's just like, oh, I got a birthday present for you. It's just like, okay, she brings back to the room. They close the door, and the shit happened. That's about it. And then immediately after that, she stopped talking to me. And then
Is it because you ripped her out?
And then I found out a month later that she moved to Wyoming with family. So, and then I couldn't get a hold of her, so I couldn't ask her why, what happened, or we're still friends. It's like I haven't heard from her since, so I haven't heard from her in almost 10 years.
Ricky wants to know who's the first girl you beat your meat to.
Anime girl. Oh, okay, I was about to be I think back. Would probably be with most of the world. In adolescence, I'd probably just say Bulma. Because Bulma was the thing, and then I figured out I wasn't into rich bitches. First real girl, though, was definitely Tory Lane. Definitely Tory Lane was my first. Where's that Mr. T haircut at? I will get it again, because we have to... I have to get it lined up again for Mom's wedding, who is now curled up in the balls. What? It's like, what the fuck am I listening to? I didn't know this is your life. It's like a bump and dump, yes. Faye Valentine, bebop bitches, yes. Faye Valentine was also one of those unfortunate souls that found its way in the recesses of my head.
It's all about my Valentine.
Yep. It's like, well, then you think about it, it's just like in anime, do they really make unattractive women? Very rarely do I see that. There was one called, oh, I just forgot the title. It was basically a chick is on a school field trip to the United States in DC, and the dude wakes up in an apartment butt naked. He can't remember anything about himself, not even a name. But he figures out shit on the fly and just makes it back to Japan. It's that's the last time I think I saw them deliberately make an unattractive girl in an anime. And it was the black female cop that was questioning him before he got into the airport.
Read his comment before it leaves.
Let's see.
In the bottom.
Where's the invite? Let's see. If you could fuck any girl in the circle of people we know, who would it be? Fuck! I don't want to answer that. They'll watch this later. I know what you're doing. You're going to tag them in it and make them listen to it. You son of a bitch.
If not, now you just gave them the idea.
Yeah. I hate living. Any female in our direct circle of friends. Wait, our circle of friends or just females that I know? Because if there's no strings attached.
Our circle of friends.
Yeah.
Between Steve-O's house and people that go to the bar.
And if there's no strings attached and nothing gets fucked up later, then fucking Reva.
Knew it! I was waiting for that. I knew it was going to be Reva.
Fucking goddamn it, leave me alone. Let's see, there's things I missed. See. Chop is the wig hat. It's where's the invite, you fucks? David, you made it here anyway, leave me alone. It's where's my lumpia, motherfucker? Oh, I can pin the comment. God damn it. Chopper with a wig. Every little schoolgirl anime with little bitches has to be Java with the wig. Have you seen vaping in any anime yet? I actually have not. No, not yet. It's going to be a thing soon since it's a giant trend that I would believe. I wasn't smoking before I started vaping. Now I'm doing this shit like daily. It's a lot. Let's see. I promise I won't, but I'm gonna get you this. Would I read a yaoi short screenplay for me? If I had one, then I probably would, but I don't have one on me. Do you know what you could be? If I could be in an anime, which one? Fuck. I would probably be in. I'd probably be in Tularu. Quite honestly. Just because every day would just be entertainment for absolutely no reason. Yes, I did just shrink like 1.5 feet. I'm gonna make you one. You're gonna make me an anime to be in. You gotta make it about pool because we were talking about that earlier today. That'd be awesome. They should actually make one for pool and pool players and strategy and training and practice and shit. Like, come on, they did it for fucking Go, fucking volleyball. They have it for another card game. It's not Magic. They should make one for Magic too. It'd be amazing.
I just realized my zipper's down.
You just realized that?
Oh god. If I send you one, send it to Julian, and then I'll just have him give it to me. And I'll read it off his phone or something. Just do it like that. Because my phone is like half dead. It's like if I could live my gangster persona like I do on stage, would you? So I would just have to talk like DMX like all the time. So I just have to do like a DMX song like next week. That's basically what you're saying. Probably not because I'm not very hostile. I don't have a hostile nature. I'm very calm even when situation does not call for it. Which is what people apparently are trying to fix about me. And more inwards. Right, nigga. There you go. Immediately Facebook's gonna flag this video. Oh look, there it goes. And there it goes again.
I got it.
You got it? You remember my thing?
Yes.
Good, I need to change that.
Shut up.
Fucking damn it.
It's from
I know, you're
Tower.
violent as fuck. Let's see. You have to sing a Cruel Angels theme. Oh god. I cannot. You've seen the church choir that covered that song, right? I can't do that. Like, my vocal tuning is so far gone, that's just out of the window. It was from Tina?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. Just checking in on a friend who's not doing so well.
Ooh, there you go. Here's my truffle shuffle.
There's a truffle shuffle.
Interesting, you have to twerk.
I can't twerk.
There you can. Hold on. I gotta put a song on for this.
Oh my god, don't.
Yeah, what's happening?
Oh my god. Well, fine. He asked for it. I have to fucking move the chair. There's no twerking. It's like, I don't even remember how to do it because it's in the back. My god, chair.
Keep it forward.
There you go, pause it. You're done. There you go. See, wiggle up. God damn it. karaoke and Gustine tomorrow. Do homemade Kazoku from Bleach. I don't remember. I don't remember the words.
Cool. I don't want to fuck tonight.
My God, that's just out of the window.
Let's see. Well, I sing something. Maybe. Let's see, what Japanese song can I recite? I used to know like some of the Naruto and some of the Bleach openings from start to finish, but I've forgotten like all of them. I don't think there's a single anime or like J-Rock song that I remember from start to finish anymore. Just because I'm super on this punk and heavy metal binge still. That's not singing, and I don't know all the words to that either. You didn't notice I let AJ do the second verse by himself? I'll see now. Someone's calling me. Is it Jesus? Alright, so he's gonna take that call for me. Let's see. How many people?
Why do you want to interrupt the live stream, David?
Twerk, please. I did that. Let's sing
What was the
something. I
question?
can sing. I'll sing something for Val, but it's not going to be anything like that.
David wants to know if you want to do karaoke and Gustine tomorrow.
After the, I'll think about it.
He said he'll think about it.
Because I don't remember if I have anything planned after. No, actually, I have to help Mom cook for Easter after work
Mom
tomorrow.
cook for Easter, so no.
I know, you know my past. Yes! Yes, I sang that Cody and Camry song for you last time. I remember. Do homemade Kazaku. I don't remember that. Karaoke
All right.
Justine tomorrow. I'll think about it. Wiggle Wop from Steven. Let's see.
Alright, watch the stream, have fun.
Isn't it the screen? No, I'm not doing it again. Just like you got fucked. And she'll even get that trouble.
Alright, I'll talk to you
Let's see. If I got into a fight with anyone, who do you think it would be? If I got into a fight with anyone, who do I think it would be?
If you saw a man slap a woman.
Okay, yeah, definitely. If I saw a man like putting hands on like his lady or like on his kids, I'd probably beat the living shit out of that guy. Which actually almost happened once. Good thing his friends saw that I was about to come up. There's trouble. There's trouble, Steve-O. Let's see. You disappoint me. I'm not Senpai, god damn it. Will I ever go bald? I've gone bald a few times in the past. I don't think I'll do it anymore. Just because it's cold still.
Ricky made someone we know.
If I had to get in a fight with someone we know?
Choppa.
Yeah, I could probably see Choppa.
I don't know. Maybe Cameron.
After yesterday, yeah, maybe Cameron, but no, I don't fight. I don't like conflict. I just don't. I always avoid it, even if that means I have to bite the bullet for a conversation or something that happens. I usually don't do shit about it. I just let it under the rug. Like the last time someone called me something I didn't like. I was like, alright, whatever. And then everybody else got mad for me. And then some got mad at me because I didn't get mad. It was kind of funny now. Send puppy. It's from Val. It's like, in my best black guy voice. What was it? The Grease track where they do that. He's like, tell me more, did she really, that girl? And the girl switching like, tell me more. Does he look like a bitch? Like that. That's still my favorite one that I've seen so far. Well, there you go, Ricky. Is there anything else? These has just all been requests so far. I haven't had any real questions.
Well, you're about at like 30 questions.
Yeah. I'm at like so many comments.
I didn't get one of those clickers to like click.
Yeah. Let's see. So who is here right now? I have Ricky. I have Val. I have Tony. Hey, Tony. I just now noticed I have Tony. I have Do I have Steve-O? I have Jose. Jose, ask me a question. Yeah, so I just have these. U7 so far still in the race for that Ethos t-shirt or sweatshirt. You can't get it if you're not here at the end of the stream.
I won't wait.
It's like you're right here. You can get one regardless. See, and as soon as I said that, one of you guys left. It's great. Let's see. Fuck it. Kayla asked me a question.
I don't know.
Tony's asking if I've got my Anime Expo room yet. No, I do not. I've tried getting the Airbnb the first time, and it ended up being like a bot or like something that was really like shitty. So then I just went to the AX like housing, and the last time I did, like all of the rooms for every hotel was booked for the first and the second, and we're going out for like a straight week. So I had to go back to Airbnb, and I found one that I like, but they do not allow smoking or vaping anywhere. Ooh.
I just love that it's paused.
Yeah, it's just pause. Who's calling now?
There it's going again.
Who's calling?
I don't know.
Don't,
Hello?
don't just pick up any phone call.
Ricky said that's the worst black guy voice he's ever heard.
Yeah, it's because I'm not black.
Why are you guys
But
interrupting the thing with the
Do
calls?
not have a room yet. I'm making accommodations to get one, even if we have to like get a hotel room that's like super far away and then just like Uber back and forth.
Yeah, there's a delay because of the internet. You know, it does that.
And
Whenever you stream anything, there's a delay.
so yes, AX is definitely happening. I just don't have a room yet.
All right, bye.
And once I do, we will make plans to visit as many people as possible.
I'm putting your phone on silent.
Yeah, you should do that. So you can stop fucking me up. Let's see. Evan says, bro, I've been there. Does Mike Wazowski wink or blink?
That's an age-old question that the world wants to know. Tristan.
Yeah, I do not.
And I think you're going to be the deciding
I
factor.
do not have an answer for that, actually. Oh, my God. I would say it's just blinking because the act of... Yes, the act of Schwartz. The act of, like, winking means that you have one closed and one open. So I just say it's just a blink. Ugh. That was my dick. That was my dick. God damn it. Oh. It's like, who would win in a fight, me or Jessica Negri?
I love these questions.
Yeah, I mean, you should start asking more things, god damn it. Fuck. We're talking like fisticuffs. I'm pretty sure Jessica would win. Because, no, fuck her boyfriend. It'd just be like you against everybody in viewing distance. I could see you like punch Jessica in the shoulder and then just like 30 dudes just running up after you one after the other. It's not happening, dude, no. You get wrecked, son. Let's see. Ricky, did I get raped by Hinata? No. Because it's not like I didn't want to do that shit anyways. Just kinda went around the way it did. And it's like come on, I that was like one of my like bucket list things. I wanted to have like sex with an anime character. That's literally as close as you can get as a cosplayer. And she was willing to keep the wig on. Me, that was great. See,
wait. You asked her to keep the wig on?
I asked her to keep the wig on, and she did. So, Val says, how much is Anime Expo? I think tickets right now are like $80. The price is going to go up in the beginning of May to like $85, and then they'll raise again to like $90 like the month before the con. Everything else is just on you. So, like housing, food, fucking like anime or like convention swag, drinks, parties, whatever, that's on you. But the ticket itself is just $80 right now. Let's see, how does he wink then? He does. My theory is he doesn't wink because to wink you have to have one closed and one open. He only has one. So it's just blinking to me. Let's see. Tony's like, do you ever get prep time? Or do Evan get prep time? I don't know. I had nothing to fucking do with that. Does Evan get prep time? I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know because he doesn't talk to me very much at all. And all the times I try to get a hold of Evan, he doesn't even respond. See, Vals, are you cosplaying at Anime Expo? Aside from my ears and tail that I usually do, which is fun. Because the thing is, I know a lot of not a lot, but I know a couple of cosplayers like fairly well. Like Claudia, who was here earlier, if she's still here, hi. They put in a lot of time and effort to make the props and make the costumes, even if they order like pieces of their costume. They go around the con and they take pictures and they meet people, but it's very like mentally and physically tiring. Like I was the first time I had actually seen it outside of like my circle of friends. It was just like one person like trying to just like leave the con, like they were trying to like go and get food with someone, and they literally got stops like everywhere on the way out of the door. Like while they're at the door, like trying to get out. As soon as they get out, there's a giant like crowd of people just like, oh my god, can I stop you for a picture? And this one in particular was like being really nice to the people that want to take pictures, and she was like, yeah, sure, no problem. But then it was to the point where like she couldn't move more than 2 steps before someone stopped her again for a picture. And then, like, some people made her feel really awkward with the poses that they were asking for. And eventually she had to start telling people, like, no, I had to be somewhere. And then she said she felt bad about it. But my thing is, the convention, like, etiquette in my head is, like, as soon as you say no, you don't need to give a reason. They just need to take it as they can't be stopped right now or they have somewhere to be, and you need to just let them on. Which is something that, like, especially some of the newer people, they're, like, doing this for the first time, or they hear stories from people that have gone numerous times and be like, dude, you, like, do whatever you want. People are cool with it. It's just, like, no. There's still a certain level of tolerance that both sides need to have, whether it's the one taking the pictures or the ones being in the pictures. That just needs to be met on common ground before you start either hyping or bashing on what's going on at the time. It's got really political all of a sudden.
Bottom one.
Bottom. Steve-O says, if I could choose a cosplay costume for people in the Garage Squad, who would we all be? Well, my black ass would definitely be Cyborg from Teen Titans, just because he's fucking awesome. Julian talked about it already, so Julian would be Choji. Because he's fucking great. Choji was really underrated as a character, especially
Once it got to the Great Ninja Warrior,
Yeah.
you really seen him come out and be who he's supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the time he's like, oh, he's that funny character on the side. He just does some things here and there. And then he starts raping face. And everyone's like, fuck, he's actually a threat. But let's see. Steve-O. I think I would actually kind of like to see, like, Steve-O, Cameron, Choppa, and, like, Larson, like, go as, like, a band. I'm just not sure which one. Like, maybe probably have, like, Steve-O or Cameron, like, wear a wig and you guys be, like, Coheed and Cambria together. Probably just something dumb like that. Let's see. But if not, Steve-O, you could probably pull off fucking get rid of his gun. I can see him pulling off like a Kirito. Probably. Choppa's skinny ass would probably have to be something from an American show. No. What do you think Choppa could be?
You really don't want to say.
Yeah, say it.
I think you should gender bend Sakura because he's worthless, just like.
I'm gonna go to hell when I die. I'm gonna go to hell when I die. Oh yeah, also shout out to Mark Putnam, who I forgot to tag him too. Shit. Balls. But yeah, shout out to Mark. He's our buddy. We were supposed to hang out with him today, but he didn't get back to us probably because he's busy being awesome. Enjoying that married life. Just his first anniversary is going to be later this year. That's all I got off the top of my head. I'll have to think about that one a little bit.
Yeah, you missed a few.
There's cosplay for the garage.
If
If Apple made a car, would it have windows?
they did buy operating lease for remote driven.
Yeah, those auto driving cars they did. See, any group cosplay I'm down to do.
I'm still telling you, we should do Naruto, and you could be the Kazakage.
Yeah,
Or no, not the
me,
Kazakage.
Killer Bee.
No, not Killer Bee. In Boruto, the guy with the black lightning on his shoulder?
You mean the one that was like the Raikage's like right hand?
Yeah, he's now the Raikage.
Yeah, it was now the Raikage.
Yeah, I think you should cosplay him still. I think that'd be a good cosplay for you.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, we could all go as Kages.
Get up. Where is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Why not? Oh, or is it down?
No.
No. I'm just fat. Yeah, I'm just fat. Yeah, close up. There we go. Yeah, you guys can see me. Group cosplays that I would be down to do. It's just because you can basically like go as anyone or anything from the show, regardless of cover. I would just probably say Attack on Titan. Because there's really, in the story, there's only like one Japanese character that the show even knows of, and that's fucking Aaron's like side bitch. Fucking Mikasa. Oh. And we have to keep noise levels down now because I'm being stupid and it's like midnight almost.
It's past midnight.
No.
I do Evan's comment. He's been.
Let's see. Is cosplay consent? Really, nigga? Really? No. We've been over this. We were over this last year when we had our little get together at my place. It's like that's like the
Didn't
people.
we discuss this in a live stream?
Yeah. This is when like people are. This is similar to when people were saying like girls wear short skirts and tank tops. They're asking to be touched. Like no, those are the dudes. If I can find, I just no. That's fucking stupid. Like that's someone's wife, someone's son, someone's daughter, someone's son. Those fucking cross-genders, gender benders, half of them you can't fucking tell anymore. But no, just because they're wearing a costume that happens to show more skin than others does not mean you can go up and be like, "Hey, how's it going? What are you doing? What that mouth do?" That's not a thing. It should never have been a thing, but it definitely is not a thing. Anime Expo even released its own like homemade like "Don't fucking do this shit anywhere near us or we will have your ass" video. Which is what Evanita was talking about. It's on a more serious subject.
What about Bo?
Just fucking fist of the nose hair. Oh my god, I haven't seen that show in years. It was so stupid. It's kind of like One Piece in the sense of like how like retarded funny it is sometimes, but that show was like everywhere. Oh, it was great. I have to go back and watch that show, actually. Thanks for that, Jose. Good trip down memory lane. Ricky says, if Aiden and Joe managed to get a girl to agree to a threesome, would you join him? No. no. The stories I've heard, no. Stories I've heard and the things I've seen, no. Absolutely not. Jose says, which is more sad to watch, Angel Beats or Anoha? Or Grave of the Fireflies? I actually didn't cry for either of these three, surprisingly enough. The only one that I can say for sure that I cried for was definitely Clannad. Because I watched that when I was like just out of high school. And being at home was not like a super positive thing that I wanted to do. So when I finally saw it and I saw the ending, I was just like in tears. I actually finished watching that at my brother's house while I was babysitting my nieces and nephews for it.
What about Your Lie in April?
And I was in tears. Also, Your Lie in April, I did not cry. I got really, really sad. But I actually did not shed tears for Your Lie in April, which I'm actually surprised. I thought I would, being a super choir affinite dude.
Val's next.
Val says, if you go to AX, it'd be your first con. Should I cosplay? If so, what? I totally do it for the time frame work. Well, you already cosplayed Mikasa once, so like I said, you could bring that out of the closet again. But you also have to keep what I said in mind, because some people out there are kind of on the other side of the spectrum.
Freaking Evan.
Evan says, thank you, Senpai, for clarifying that I can't touch the people I take photos of. I was blatantly unaware.
Well, you shouldn't even taking photos.
He's joking. You wouldn't have photo shoots if you weren't cool with the people to begin with.
Well, I mean, shouldn't he ask before he takes photos of people too?
Yeah, but what they do is a lot of the ones, especially the ones that take the high, I call it high tier, but the high quality photos, is they'll actually pose the people physically. They'll be like, hey, put your hand on your hip, and they'll just go up and just be like, no, a little bit higher, push your elbow back a little bit, that kind of thing. Right. So I think that's what he's talking about. Because there's some people that will just be like, all right, do this, and then they'll do it, and even if it's not spot on, they'll still take the picture and they'll just tweak it digitally. But some people like to actually have the perfect shot before going into the altercations. Ricky wants more story time. We will go to story time in a moment. So you see, Tony.
Yeah, we're going to be down here soon.
Let's see. Tony says, if I make you a Weiss Schwartz deck for Ray Zero, will I play? That's right, Tony. You know all of the Weiss Schwartz players. You would have to teach me the mechanics of the game, but I'd be down to learn. Because Weiss Schwartz is basically kind of like. Is it close to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Or the Magic? I'm not sure, but it's kind of like one of those, but it's all anime characters on all the cards. I think he's looking it up right now.
No, I'm not. I was replying to a Snapchat.
Evan says, you didn't cry for Your Lie in April. How are we friends?
Right?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
It's that's because I was one of your first. If I made you watch Clannad first, you
I watched Clannad and didn't cry.
Yeah.
No, did I cry for Clannad? Did I finish Clannad?
Did you finish Clannad?
Mm.
Did you finish first and second season, or just the first season?
Actually, you know what? I don't think I've watched Clannad yet.
See, knows what I'm talking about. But if you had seen Clannad and then Your Lie, this Clannad would be your bar for emotional drama. But your bar now is Your Lie in April, because that's what you have to reference to everything else now. So you might still cry for Clannad. We're not sure yet.
If you had to hit a female for any reason, why? And if possible, who?
If I had to hit a female for any reason.
Why? Well, how can you say who if you don't know what the reason is and who did the
Yeah.
It has to be a pretty big reason.
Yeah, it would have to be a pretty legitimate reason for me to physically strike a girl just because I was raised that way. So someone's in there's gonna be like, you sexist pig. It's no. I was raised that way. One, you don't start conflict, you don't fight unless it's the only option. a bully that's finally just like you feel like, oh, he's not going to stop hitting me until I'm either dead or teacher breaks him off me. That's the only way I would get into a fight. Thankfully, I've never had to. But females' cases, dad is just like you don't hit them, you don't like physically strike them, like because a lot of people in my neighborhood when I was growing up were just like, everyone's an enemy, beat the fuck out of it until you're sure you're safe. But I was just like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna stay inside and play Super Mario Brothers. I'm safe in here.
Next question. Who would you fuck from Ruby? I think Kayla's bored.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah, she sleeps. Mom is literally like sleeping in the bed. Like the covers are on and everything. She's just like she's not having it. But if I could bed any female from Ruby, would probably be it would probably be Blake. Blake is the black one with the cat ears and tail. It's like the ninja with the little Uzi that also acts as a kunai chain.
That's cool.
Yeah, she's like Ruby's dope. Like story wise, it's fucking great, but animation wise, it's just escalated each season. Season 4 is just like super clean. It's retarded good. Let's see. Neither game mechanic is in that game. It's like I'm trying to reference it to something I know. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! I played Pokemon. I play Magic now. I don't have anything to reference Weiss Schwartz to. Like yet. Like there was another one that was like really, it was like a turn-based like thing with like history characters, and that's probably closer to it than those two. But I was trying to reference something that I know. But yeah, if you make me a deck to teach you how to play, I'd be down to give it a try. I'll try it at least once. Jose wants to ask if I cried for Plastic Memories. I watched episodes 1 and 2. I had a friend spoil the story for me, and then I immediately stopped watching because I knew I wasn't going to be able to handle it. It was the same thing for 1 Week Friends. I saw it in episode 1 and I knew I wasn't going to be able to handle it where my head was at the time. Because 1 Week Friends is about a girl or a dude who ends up meeting a girl, they end up falling in love, and they start going out dating, and then he finds out that every week her mind resets. So every week it's basically like
50 First Dates.
Yeah, basically like 50 First Dates. Yeah. It's just like, nope. Nope. Off to the side. Nope. Let's see. Val wants to know if I'll come play Pokemon TCG with Georgie and her. I have forgotten how to play that game completely. So you'll have to reteach me, but I'd give it a try. At least once, just to say I did. I haven't played that game in card form since I was like 7. Back when I actually had a foiled fucking Charizard. It was great. And then that shit got lost in the move, and I got really sad. Let's see. Ricky says, what if she killed my brother?
That's my brother.
No. I'd bury. Definitely, that's something that would probably set me up. Even if it was Krishan, yes. Because our relationship was not always like that. We actually still like each other. We just don't have shit to talk about anymore. Let's see, what else?
This is the next question.
Let's see. Ricky also asks, if I got with a girl who wanted you to hit her and choke her, do you think you could do it without hesitation? Absolutely not, no. Not into that like domination or BDSM type stuff, no. Growl says, hi Tristan Senpai. I'm not Senpai. Kim is Senpai. Senpai Squad is Senpai. I am the world's Kohai. I've claimed this several times in the past.
Okay, one more question, then we're done.
Let's see, one more. It can't be 60, is it?
Yeah, but we need to be quiet.
Yeah.
Now. Baby's sleeping.
Yeah, baby's sleeping. So we're actually going to cut the stream short We may do it again. We may finish up again like next week, or try it again later on the day when like the little one's not here. But
Last question, go.
so we're gonna be last question.
Someone ask one.
All right. Next question is gonna be last question. So fire away. As I look for. And now Ricky has to clarify, not fully dominant, but let's say she likes the spanking and the choking. Maybe. We'll see. Little spanky.
Okay.
It's like, but if it's not like, oh, you're fucking just like, who's your daddy? Like, that's no. It's just a little, just like, yeah, sure, fine, whatever. Let's see. Who's going to be our last question?
I was trying to see who was still watching.
Yeah, there's. Oh, you're fucking just like, who's your daddy? It does automatically keep going. There should be at the top.
Yeah,
Where
it's
the
at
head's
the top.
going. It is the top?
Yeah.
Oh, I can actually laugh at things in my own video. It's great. Is the lone angry face.
Okay, the last question, go.
Yeah, okay, the last question.
No.
Ask him anything.
Yeah.
No.
Come on,
There's
dude.
nothing that you want to know that I haven't talked about in
Nope.
person.
Nope.
Alright, Father, we'll give you last questions since everybody's being so quiet. Make it like a serious question, not that which like, why would you let me put my belly on your back? Because you already know I would.
That's disturbing.
What? Like he hasn't already? Like something you think the world would like to know about me that they probably don't already.
If you could give one anime to every person in the world to watch as their first anime, what would it be?
See, now that's interesting. Because there's a few that I've seen and loved that don't get a lot of feedback from community or from industry for that matter. And some were just made just to fill gaps in time slots that I really liked. So, like, if it can only be one, can I get three? Can I get three?
No,
I can do
one.
three. God
Has to be one.
damn it. One anime, if I could give it to the world with my own hands. Oh my god, it's a tie between Kurokami and Tokyo Ravens.
I have experience with one of those.
Yeah, you have experience with one of those because I gave it to you knowing that you would like it. You love the living shit out of that
Yeah,
show.
that's great.
But they're both like super good. Like to anyone that hasn't seen it, I know there's a few of you. Evan, watch Kurokami and give me your thoughts on it in the video. That would be amazing. But Kurokami is basically like two separate planes, regular humans, whatever over here. Like I'm just calling them like mystical or like ethereal, like humanoids over here. When they all live in harmony or whatever because they all fuck with each other, and then something happens over here. So now these guys are in the human world, and they got this like doppelganger thesis or like doppelganger system. But theirs is different. Like there's 3 copies of the same person, and if one copy meets the other copy, the main copy stays alive, and the other one dies to either accidents or disease or whatever, and then the luck from that one goes to the original. Then there's a girl that comes in later on who's from the ethereal humans, I'm just calling them that, there's a name for them, I forgot it, who comes over trying to find a specific one who she still thinks is the cause for the fallout on her side. And she meets this dude and he gets involved because one of the Aethers is over here like just like being a dick, like fucking around. She beats the living shit out of him in the first episode. It's awesome. The acting in it is maybe par to like, or maybe just subpar to maybe a little better than regular. The story is what dragged me in because I watched that when I was like 19. So the only thing I had to reference to anime back then was just what I saw on TV in America. So it was like DBZ, Gundam, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Sailor Moon, Rurouni Kenshin was like the best shit in the world to me back then. And it was just like it was a trip because it was one of those first things that knocked me out of the mainstream to find my own shit. And I just exploded from there. So that one to me is really good and should get more praise, but it doesn't because it just wasn't like on like the top. I had nothing to do with that. It wasn't on the.
I can find my chair.
But it wasn't on like the top tier list for people who are looking for it. But I feel like that story should really given a little more credit than it has. So if you find Kurokami, you should give it a try because that one's really cool to me. And now you're looking through my feed.
I'm trying to find it again so I can see who's still watching.
Oh, and that you just click on me.
Yeah, but it wasn't showing me who's watching.
There's 6 people. It doesn't say who anymore. And now you're looking through my feed.
Okay, so if you're
I'm
still
trying to
watching,
find it
comment your
again.
name down
See
below.
who's still
watching.
I think this. Oh, and that you just click on me.
Yeah.
Jose asked subbed or dubbed. Definitely do it subbed because I know it had an American voiceover. I haven't seen it, so I can't tell if it's good or bad. So just go ahead, play it safe. Just do it with the subs, with the Japanese voice acting. Just should have fun with it either way. But God, I can only do one. It's either Tokyo Ravens or Kurokami. I really fucking like Kurokami. If I can only choose one of the two, it's probably gotta be Tokyo Ravens.
It's the best.
Just because it's more recent, so the graphics are like super good. The acting for the characters is like really well done because serious moments you can get attached to these guys, and funny moments you can be like busting your ass like laughing for no apparent reason. And then you can just kind of tell that they had a little more time to work on like character, what's the word, like how characters interact with each other, like voice-wise and then story-wise. Like you can tell, like even though something doesn't appear to have a big impact on anything going on with the story, you can tell like later on, like the characters sort of counteract each other just enough to keep you kind of want to see what the fuck happens next. Plus, like I said, the animation is good because it's more recent. It came out in like 2014, I think. 2013, 2014, somewhere around there. The voice acting for the characters is great. The story itself is really interesting. Like, all the good guys are, like, trying to do what they think is best for the state that they're in with the power that they know that they have. Like, they don't want to bet on any variables that they have no control or knowledge of. The bad guys are trying to do like what they think is right sometimes, and they use negative means. Some of the good guys use negative means to try and accomplish their goals. So like, end justifies the means of how you get there, whatever. And there's a couple really big plot twists in there that just kind of make you go like, what the fuck? So yeah, Tokyo Ravens would definitely be the one I'd say I'd feed to the world if I had the option to. So like, and I guess that for you guys. Like, you guys haven't seen Tokyo Ravens, you should go look at that. It should be on Funimation, so you can do it officially. So you can check Funimation, check Crunchyroll. If you have a Hulu, they probably have it. It's not your choice. Go ahead, go and check Hulu. I'm pretty sure they have it. Netflix is not going to have that one. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure it's on
So you can do it. Funimation should have it. I'm pretty sure Hulu has it. Yeah, just find a legal streamer that has it and just give it a go. And then if you don't like it, you can just go back to me and just tell me I'm full of shit. I swear to God, you're gonna call your name like right now. Like, just find a legal streamer that has it and just give it a go. Who said 4 kids? God. And then if you don't like it, you can just go back to me and just tell me I'm full of shit. I was gonna leave that with me. I'm not even gonna say it. I swear to God, you're gonna call your name like right now. There's 6 people watching. Yeah, there's 6 of you are still here. This is the end of the stream, hopefully. So
We don't get like 4 names in the next minute. We're gonna just go off people who like the video.
yeah, we're just gonna end up going off of the notifications that we got. So instead of being like 6 of you, the chance will be like 25 or more.
We don't get like 4 names in the next minute. We're gonna just go off people who like the video.
What is my most embarrassing going off of the notifications that we got? So while we're waiting for these names, I can change 1 and 2 points. My most embarrassing moment was probably the most depressing was when I asked a girl out when I was in high school. She worked with me at my job. I got up the balls to ask her out. She said, yeah, sure, but I got something to take care of, so I was waiting. And I asked her again one fateful Saturday night, and she was just like, oh no, we're going like a anniversary of her grandmother's passing down. She got this grand perspective. Like, oh yeah, she said it's fine. It's like, I'm going for great visiting, remembering lost ones, things like that. So I went out to a bar with my boss at the time and his brother, because it was a bar that had an 18+ night next town over. Go with them, find out bar's not my kind of thing, especially when you can't be at the bar. Like they won't even let you in anywhere there's alcohol near. Like you can just like sit, take a seat on the wall and relax. You have to be like in the stands area. So I attempt to leave, go back out because it's underground. You have to go upstairs to get below ground, which is weird. So I go in the elevator, and as I'm waiting for the elevator to open, it opens up, and this girl, the girl I asked out, who said she was going to be in San Jose, visiting Grant, walked out of the door with a group of her friends, and just me just going below ground, which is weird. So I go in the elevator, and as I'm waiting for the elevator to open, it opens up, and I literally, like, as I was doing that, like 4 or 5 people, one of them was my boss's brother, who is not my boss now at the time, looking at me, and I just kind of like ran into the elevator, like trying to fight back, not crying, to be like, could have just told me I was fucking ugly, or like you didn't want to go out, you didn't think me that way, and it was fine. Instead, she lied about that, and then I caught her in it, and then I called her out on it. Like, I could have done it at school, but I just chose to do it at work, where I knew she couldn't fucking run from me because she's on the clock. I called her out on it at work, and then she spent the rest of the time on that shit just ignoring me, and then she like quit like a month and a half, 2 months later. I could have done it at school, but I just chose to do it at work, where I knew she couldn't fucking run. Yeah, so that was probably my most embarrassing. Also, probably lowest point in high school life. And then she like quit a month and a half, 2 months later. I could have done it at school, but I just chose to do it at work, where I knew she couldn't. That was probably my most embarrassing. Also, probably lowest point.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it is. Oh god.
Sargon said there's a bad echo.
Sargon's watching?
Yeah.
Sargon, ask me a question right now. Right now. Hi, Sargon. Sargon's also our pool playing buddy who is internationally ranked, I believe, still.
I think it's just national.
Just national. Oh, yeah, no, he's nationally ranked, but he's played internationally. That's it. I had nothing to do with that.
No, it's Val's comment.
Oh, God, what is it?
Tristan, do you believe in God? Because your echo situation is starting to sound fabulously satanic. Why aren't these updating?
Yeah, like, why can't I see that comment? That would have been great for me to read out loud. Was I rejuiced myself?
I can't even watch it live. It's completely frozen on my Facebook.
It's permanently frozen.
It's been frozen this entire time.
It's working on mine.
Yeah. It'll probably work on mine. It's just going to be like super shitty because my phone is old. Too much.
So it's between. Why? Jose commented.
Mm-hmm.
Kayla commented. Val, Sargon, Ricky.
Sorry, guys, don't need a question from you.
I don't know how long ago that was. I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna try doing it here.
Val, Sargon, that. Okay, so.
There was Kayla's comment. So now the recent ones are here.
Yeah. Okay, you never saw that one. So there's.
Most Mary's comment. That's just echo. It's like damned audio backgrounds, fucking echo. Jose's just like, well, I was like, I hear bad echo. See, Kayla is watching all. Didn't hear a damn thing, too much echo. And like, no, now that I'm older, I can look back on that and just kind of see it from a third person, so it probably wasn't bad. She probably just didn't want to hurt my feelings because I did have a crush on her, and I think she knew because of one of my coworkers, because my coworkers back then couldn't keep their goddamn mouth shut. And I also went to school with like 3 other people that worked there at the time, so it was probably something like that. Plus, come on, like, I'm 18 years old. You really would bet me being in a bar in downtown Modesto on a Saturday with how indoors or like sheltered I was, like, you know. Like, I'm a man. Whoa. Oh, there's that comment. It's like, Tristan, do you believe in God?
Yeah.
So we've got.
Alright, we're gonna cut the video.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut the stream off here.
Alright, say goodbye.
So to everybody that came in and chilled with us for this whole fucking hour and a half, it's like 1 in the morning, not to be at work in 8 hours. Okay. So thanks to everybody that came by, the people that actually asked questions and just give me shit. Fucking Evan. It's like, well, we didn't hit 65 today. I think we hit about 30.
We'll go through and count later.
Yeah, we'll go through and we'll count the actual questions, not the requests. Just fucking people make me torque and shit. But we'll count the questions and then we'll do another live later on to finish it off. So I think we'll push the giveaway for the shirt to the end of that one too.
Yeah, so we can.
So we can actually do this legitimately. So we will do a number 2 next time. Gotta eat the pussy like groceries. So Poppy, do you want to have any last words for the people?
Can I do it like TJ Hunt?
Mm-hmm.
Peace out and keep moving forward.